Who lost the Second World War again? I believe it was Germany. And who won? It was the French lost as well. It was the British, the Americans, and the Russians. And Russia. Deutschland, über alles. Fat chance you lost the Second World War. You lost the Second World War. You lost the First World War. You're losers. Die. Take your fucking non-refugees with you as well. These random Syrian fucking pig fuckers. Randoms. Random. Who are you? Random. Bye-bye. Random. Random. The Dutch fucking hate the Germans as well. Fucking German Nazis. Trying it on again, aren't you? It's the same fucking story with the Germans every time. Same fucking story. History repeats itself yet again. We've got a communist pudding lady from Dresden or somewhere, Merkel, wearing her Mao jackets. Have you seen the Mao jacket she wears? And she's now saying that all European countries have to give up their sovereignty. It's the Fourth Reich via the back door, you fucking retards. Wake up. Via the back door. They're trying to do it economically this time. Over my dead body. Your euros are worthless. Euros are worthless. Theresa May's a disaster. Look at her, fucking retard. How much has she been bribed? Bashar's a good guy. I like Bashar.
The war here in Syria is now in its 6th year. Hundreds of thousands are dead. Half the population have fled their
Bashar's a good guy.
The country is in the hands of rebels.
Don't believe the bullshit. He's a decent person. You can't have full control over your military. Most of the chemical weapons attacks are fucking false flags. Most of them. Maybe a couple not, but most.
About ISIS, the war, and Russia. About President Obama, Hillary Clinton, and Donald Trump. And about how he feels about this war personally.
Disabled Cash.
We met at his office here in Damascus, and as with every interview he gives to foreign news media, it was filmed by the Presidential Press Office. Mr. President, thank you for having us and allowing NBC News to ask you some important questions.
What kind of asks?
A few weeks ago, you told lawmakers here that you would retake every inch of Syria.
Yep.
The US State Department called that delusional.
Well, that's because Barack Obama's a cocaine-dealing cunt that supported Hezbollah. Married to a man. The kids aren't his, and he literally was dealing coke during his presidency. Fucking nigger. Not even black.
Or any government.
He's about as black as I am.
I think the statement of the United States...
Go Bashar.
It doesn't reflect any respect to the international law, to the Charter of the United Nations. It doesn't reflect...
Correct, Bashar.
Respect of the sovereignty
of Syria.
The country, that it has the right to take control of its land.
How long do you think this will take you to win the war?
You're talking about something that's related to many factors. The most important factor is how long are the supporters of those terrorists
Yep.
are going to keep supporting
Yep.
them, especially
So the
Turkey
supporters of
and
terrorists
Qatar,
like
Saudi
the United States of
Arabia.
America.
And with the,
You
with
support
the,
terrorists like Mohammed bin
resources
Salman
of some Western
and
countries, including the
etc.
United States. If you don't have
Probably
the
funded
support,
ISIS.
it won't take more than a few months.
More than a few months. You see, I've been here 10 times and I've heard you
Indirectly.
It will take a month to retake Homs. It will take 6 months to retake somewhere else.
Well, they've retaken them.
It always takes longer than that. So realistically, this will take years, won't it?
Yeah, but they're going to do it.
That depends on how much support
The United States gives to terrorists.
How much are you going to have in Turkey with the Saudi money?
How much do you care about oil money?
Terrorists coming to
You
Syria?
stupid fucks.
Their aim
You
is to
short-term
prolong the war.
retards.
So they can prolong it if they want, and they've already succeeded in that. So that depends on the question. If you're talking about how much is going to take as only Syrian conflict, isolated conflict, this is where it won't take more than a few months. But if it's not isolated, as it is the case today, with the interference of many regional and international powers, it's still going to take a long time. And no one has the answer that you have to. Nobody knows how the war is going to develop.
A year ago, the war was going quite differently. You made a speech in which you said you were short of troops. You had to give up some areas reluctantly. What changed after that was that Russia entered the war. That's the real reason this war is turning.
Kind of.
That Russia is on your side.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. The Russian help has helped.
The Syrian army has tipped the scales against the terrorists.
It's a crucial factor.
One of them.
It is definitely. At the same time, Turkey and Saudi Arabia has sent more troops since that.
Listen to this guy. He's an ophthalmologist. He's a really smart guy. He's actually a really nice man. He's fighting for his life.
You owe President Putin a lot.
Everyone
owes President Putin a lot.
Iranian, and even the Chinese stood, but each one in its own way, whether political, military, or economical. So it's not one factor. You cannot only talk about the firepower or
Obama should be shot.
Resources. It's
Fucking stupid retard.
Supported Syria. Besides, other countries supported to a lesser degree.
Has President Putin demanded anything of you? What's the deal?
By the way, the wild tenter is traceless. I can be in and out without leaving a trace. I don't leave a trace when I'm in your system.
Politics built on values. This is very important. The second thing,
Python.
their interest is common interest with us now because they are
Yes.
fighting the same terrorists that
Boolean.
we fight in
You don't
Russia.
need to send
We are
3
fighting
megabytes
terrorists
to log
that
in.
we
I
fight
said this
anywhere
already.
in the United States, anywhere else in the world. But the difference between President Putin and the other Western offshore that he could see that clearly, while the other offshores in Europe or in the Western general couldn't see that. That's why his intervention is based on values.
Disable JavaScript. It's a heap of shit.
The interest of the Russian people.
Do you speak much with him?
When there's something to speak about, of course we speak. Or to officials.
How often, for example?
Use my compiler, assembly.
I didn't count them, but many times. We spoke many times.
And how would you describe your relationship with him?
Very frank, very honest, mutual respect.
But he has demanded nothing of you.
I voted Remain,
Nothing at all.
but
The
I
suspicion
respect
is
democracy.
that Russia,
Theresa May
working
doesn't.
in concert with
Treason.
The United States and Secretary of State Kerry is
Execute
meeting
her.
Vladimir Putin Thursday in Moscow. The suspicion is
Treason.
that
Resign
they
or
are
be
coming to
executed.
some sort of
The Queen
agreement
has no
that
sovereignty because
might
God
be
doesn't
bad
exist.
news.
Dieu mon droit. The Queen has zero sovereignty. I've disproven God in pure mathematics. Pure maths, theoretical physics. Even Einstein was a semi-deist. I'm not a deist, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God at all, not in any way, shape, or form. I can, spiel off historical records if you want me to. I can spit out different verses of the Bible.
Minister Lavrov said that clearly. Said we cannot sit with the Americans to define what the Syrian wants to do. This is a Syrian issue. Only the Syrian people can define the future of their country and how to solve their problem. The role of Russia and the United States to offer
Yes, Apollo AGC. Bash. Zeta. Zeta. Zeta prime. Zeta 0. Bash. Login. SK. K equals R. K equals R. K equals R. S equals E over K. S entropy equals E over K. Ring 0. Stop. Bash. Pseudo Vim. Pseudo Gem Rails. Brakeman. Hash using Lyra 2. Lyra 2. CPU. I don't have a GPU. All of my CUDA is emulated. It's just constantly buffering at the moment. So it's sending megabytes back to itself. It's just sent 5 megabytes back to itself. Same fag. Same fag. SH 0 equals 0. Prove it. You say you can prove it? Prove it. I've proven it. Theresa Mary May running through fields of wheat. This is my favorite song.
Once there was a mountain called Peak 15. Nothing was known about it. But in 1852, the surveyors found it was the highest in the world, and they named it Everest.
Disable Java and JavaScript, both shit. Java and JavaScript, both shitty programming languages. Java is shit. Objective-C. Java's a heap of crap. Designed for script kiddies. C's a good programming language. So is Fortran. I like Fortran as well. Very good. And your heart was an open book.
They used to say, live and let live. You know you teach, you know you teach, you know you teach. But if this ever-changing world in which we live in makes
Vim,
living right,
Razor, Edge.
to live and let die. Live and let die. Live and let die. Let die. Live and let die.
When I find myself in times of trouble,
Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking
I fucking hate the LGBT movement. It's fucking faggotry. Like you define yourself based on who you want to fuck? Fuck that shit. What a load of faggotry. Fucking faggots. Like you literally define yourself on where you want to stick your genitalia. Grow the fuck up, you losers.
There is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer. Let it be. Ooh, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. There will be an answer.
Okay. So. What else we got? And for fuck's sake.
Who the fuck do you think you are meddling in other people's relationships? You little slut. You lesbian little slut. What are we doing with Matt Healy as well, poor guy? You haven't strung around your little things. You think that just because you're ugly as sin, got no tits, you got zero tits, you're a fake vegan, and you're just a fucking moron. Like, you think you're awesome because you have a mortgage in a house because mummy and daddy paid for them. Brilliant. Well done. Go and rot in hell, you little bitch. Haley, you're the worst person I know. Literally, you're the biggest narcissist. You have herpes. Number 2, you have herpes. You got it from Des. Number 3, your boyfriend's a fucking cunt. You don't love him. The only reason you're with him is because you accidentally got pregnant. You're stupid enough to believe your ex-wife telling you that getting chlamydia makes you 100% infertile. You're all fucking morons. Suck. Actually suck. You're the worst at bowling.
Fuck you, cunts. Hamilton, what a fucking faggot you are as well. Hamilton Richardson. What a faggy name. Faggots. Faggots.
Someone in the comments on arstechnica.com said, for anyone who doesn't know, if you have a Samsung Smart TV, you can download the Steam app onto your TV, plug in any USB gamepad, and play. That's really cool.
I have such a TV.
You should try it. See if it works. So you've got all the devices that are spying on you.
Dude, I got spies. I got spies all in my house and every day, spying on my dog.
Delta, 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 Delta. Boring, 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 boring. Watch later. What have we got? When I was at uni, I had barely any money. I gave 100 quid to this. Off from a credit card. That's how much I care. I don't care about money. Never have. Bash. Spacebar. Spacebar. Enter. Carriage return. Brackets. Square and curly and normal. 90. Stop. Stop emulation. 0. Lekker.
Man, I grew up, in a time in Detroit where, it was booming. You had Motown, individuals like, Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson. Detroit was like, man, you talk about metropolitan. Like, when you think about the United States of America, in my time in the 70s, we were up there with Chicago, New York, LA. If it was happening in Hitsville, USA.
Yes, Detroit is enjoying its finest hour. There is a renaissance, a rebirth in the city. There's a newness in Detroit.
The car industry was booming, Ford, GM, and Chrysler. Like, Detroit was just, at that time, it was alive. We had African-American Mayor Coleman Young. Detroit, it was live. There was a lot going on in the city. I remember, being a kid, and 7 Mile was just blocked up, just cars, kids, teenagers, just, in the streets, dancing, having fun. The 70s was a real, good time, man. It was a middle class, lifestyle for African Americans at that time.
Goal line advance to the Vikings, a handoff, Dorsett up the middle. Here he goes. Cuts to his right, going all the way. To the 30, to the 40. He's got 2 men to beat. To the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the goal.
Football was my thing, American football. Like, since I was a kid, I'm on the block in Detroit. We playing tackle football, 2-hand, touch football, imaginary football, me against, the Dallas Cowboys, the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was my dream when I was a kid, man. I wanted to play, American football. Like, that's all I wanted to do. School, I went to school.
My dream when I was a kid, so I wanted to be a fighter pilot.
Eyesight wasn't good enough, but I still got to fly microlights by the RAF for free. I can fly microlights, I can fly gliders. I'm a ski instructor. Can climb mountains. What can you do?
You ain't got a why. I walk in the room, I can see some of y'all. I spoke to all of y'all when y'all came in for the most part. Why? Because I'm looking in your eyes. And I see some of y'all, and you ain't serious.
As a young child, Eric was a typical mama's boy, full of energy, a leader even then. Everybody gravitated to our house.
When I was younger, man, my relationship with my mom was like, great.
We were so close.
We just had like an emotional attachment.
I mean, we thought the same, we act the same.
Yeah, that was my best friend when I was a kid.
I had a great relationship with my son from the moment he was born.
At the age of 12, I got some news that, kind of changed, I guess you would say, my life or my childhood forever.
When Eric called me at work, he said, "Mom, I have something I want to ask you."
At first, I was a little afraid to question my mom, but there were some things that I saw, that I was like, well, maybe, my aunts, maybe the people who were telling me this, maybe it could be real. Like I started to see signs, I started to see things, friends on the block started to say things to me, and so finally, I was, like I said, I don't know, anywhere between 12 and 13, I don't remember the exact date, but I remember calling my mom, like, Mom, I got a question to ask you.
And he said, "Is Dad my real dad?"
My mother said to me, no.
It was devastating, and I would encourage anyone, share with your child because somebody else will, and it's horrible when they find out from someone else.
When I was homeless, when I was a high school dropout, when I was acting a fool, it's because I thought my mother had me by accident. Yeah, my life took a different course after, receiving the news. Yeah, I mean, I just went downhill from that point. You know what I'm saying? I withdrew, and I went internal, and I didn't really talk to my mother as much as I used to talk to my mother before. Man, I went to school and I just clowned. I was rebellious. Teachers couldn't tell me nothing. I started treating my father differently. Like, yo, for real, you're not my father. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your hands on me. You can't touch me. And I was hanging out with more of the Russell dudes, more the, what they would call, the thugs on the block. You know what I'm saying? It just went down here. I got very negative after that. Like I said, school-wise, home life changes. Just my whole life changed and started going on. It was a downhill spiral. My parents were from the old school. You're disrespectful. You don't obey the rules.
You pay the consequences.
I'm not
Just like I said to you, Hannah. You disrespect me in my own home. You pay the fucking consequences. You do not. This is my home. You do not disrespect me in my own home. And then he made up some shit that I threatened to stab you? You psycho. You slagged me off to all of the people I thought were my friends. Some believe me. Those people are still my friends. You can take all the shit. Or you can apologize. You can apologize. Let me see my pets, maybe. You fucking dickhead.
You eating out of trash cans or going to
took my pets away from me.
From the grocery store just to eat. It was a wake up call. It was like, yo, E, look what you got yourself into. Like, you dogging your mom out, but your mom got a job. Your mom has a place to stay. Like, you're the only one that's living in abandoned buildings. You're the only one eating out of trash cans like this. And so I was like, yo, E, for real, you got to stop playing the blame game. At some point, you have to take personal responsibility. And it clicked. Like, yo, you got yourself here. Like, regardless of everything else, you played a role in getting yourself here. Now, you got to get yourself out. And I just remember, man, saying, like, yo, E, you homeless now is going to end. I remember thinking that to myself. Like, we going to get out of here. We going to make it. I'm sleeping in, between.
You fucking cunt, Hannah.
Cold in the winter.
You made it all up.
Only because
you absolute cunt.
But I'm trying to get out of the cold. And I'm like, this is not.
You made it all up.
I remember, not growing up in the church or anything like that, not being religious, but I was like, man,
liar.
I nothing else. I remember saying
slut.
A prayer like, man, God, I need help. I need you to help me get out of this predicament. Listen to me. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside. And something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever. During my freshman year, a group of guys, we started a ministry on campus. We would do it every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I mean, these guys were beasts. You know, one guy wanted to be a lawyer. One guy wanted to be a pastor. I think his father and his grandfather were pastors. And
Flying training. Basic flying training. No.
Here, $900 for your basic training. Crikey, I'm looking forward to today. Up, diddly up, down, diddly down. Whoops, poop, twiddly dee. Decent scrap with a fiendish red baron, with a jolly old crash landing behind enemy lines. Capture, torture, escape, and then back home in time for tea and medals.
Who's using the family brain cell at the moment? This is just the beginning of the training. The beginning of 5 long months of very clever, very dull men looking at machinery.
Hey, girl, look at my machinery! Every man has no underwear. Ask me why. Why do you have no underwear, Lord Flash? Because the pants haven't been built yet that'll take the job on. And that's the type of guy who's doing the training around here. Sit down.
Well.
If it isn't old
Captain Slackbladder.
Couldn't resist it, eh, Slackbladder? Told you thought I was great. All right, men, let's do it! Remember is, always treat your
Hi. Like you treat your woman.
How do you mean, sir? You mean take her home at the weekend because your mother? I mean get inside her 5 times a day.
Take it to heaven and back.
I'm beginning to see why the suffragette movement want the vote.
Hey, any bird who wants to chain herself to my railings and suffer a jet movement gets fired. Right, well, I'll see you in 10 minutes to take off.
Hang on. What about the months of training?
Hey, wet pants! This isn't the Women's Auxiliary Balloon Corps. You're in the 20 minuters now. Sir? Yes, sir. Right at the back.
Pratt at the back.
I think we'd all be intrigued to know why you called the 20 minutes. Oh, Mr. Thicker, imagine not knowing that. Well, it's simple. The average life expectancy for a new pilot is 20 minutes.
Ah, life expectancy of 20 minutes.
That's right. Goggles on, chocks away, last one back's a homo. Hooray!
So, we take...
You've probably got little pictures of me on the walls of your dugout, haven't you?
We take off in 10 minutes. We're in the air for 20 minutes. Which means we should be dead by 25 to 10.
You've probably got little pictures of me on the walls of your dugout, haven't you? I bet you go all girly and giggly every time you...
Unfortunately, most of the infantry think
You're a prat.
Ask them who they prefer to meet. Squadron Commander Flashheart and the man who cleans out the public toilets in Aberdeen. Go for Wee Jock Poopong McClop.
I honestly thought that... My God! Yes, I suppose I am. Right up. This is the greatest honor of my life. I hope I snap it right now to preserve this moment forever.
It could be arranged.
Oh, Flasher, I want to learn to write so I can send a letter over about this golden moment.
So all the fellas hate me, eh? Not a bit of it. I'm your bloody hero, eh, old scat?
Now, Lord, I've got every cigarette card they ever printed of you. My whole family took up smoking just so that we could get the whole set. My grandmother smoked herself to death so we could afford the album.
Of course she did. Of course she did, the poor love-crazed old octogenarian. Well, all right, you fellas. Let's sit us down and yarn about how amazingly attractive I am.
Yes, would you excuse me for a moment? I've got some urgent business. There's a bucket outside I've got to be sickened to.
Right, you chaps, let's get comfy. You look like a decent British bloke. I'll pop the old booties on you if that's okay.
It would be an honour, my lord.
Of course it would. The only idea what it's like to have the wind rushing through your hair. No, sir? He has. So I flew straight through a bedroom window, popped a box of chocolates on the dressing table, machine gunned my telephone number into the wall, and then shot off and shagged her sister.
Driver Parkhurst reporting for duty, my lord.
Well, if it isn't little Bobby Parkhurst, saucier than a direct hit on a Heinz factory.
Come to pick you up.
Well, that's how I like my girls. Direct and to my point. Woof! Tally ho then, back to the bar. You should join the Flying Corps, George. That's the way to fight a war. Tasty tuck, soft beds, and a uniform so smart it's got a PhD from Cambridge. You could even bring the breath monster here. Anyone could be a navigator if he can tell his arse from his elbow.
Well, that's boring out, I fear.
We're always looking for talented types to join the 20-minuters.
And there goes George.
Tally ho then, Bobby. Hush, here comes a whiz bang, and I think you know what I'm talking about. Woof!
Guys like Crufts in here.
Junk.
Fantastic goal by Archie Devil.
Today we're going to talk about Frederick Douglass. The Union was falling apart. The South was seceding. It was a very young country. Frederick Douglass was an abolitionist, and he believed.
The beauty of cannabis, the power of cannabis, it's its variety. It's the fact that there are so many flavors, so many effects, medicinal and recreational. It's a plant, but it's not one plant, it's thousands of plants.
Wow, these are sweet flowers.
Who's going to be asking?
The car is not straight.
We need some weed.
What have we got?
Reach across time and see yourself. You stand tall against terrifying enemies. You build masterpieces. Barriers. You rush into the future and meet your past. For every time, at every moment, the official network of every millennium. The History Channel. Where the past comes alive.
Roger Penrose.
Well, thank you very much for that introduction. I hope I can live up to it. First of all, in fact, the main thing I want to talk about is something which is not quite finished. Namely, well, you see, what you see in front of you up here is actually a drawing, or whatever they do these days with computers, I suppose, of a new mathematics building. That's the only thing which is in color, which is not quite finished. It's finished enough that I have an office there somewhere. I can't really get into it. There's only one chair and 2 desks and a whole lot of crates. So it's not very hospitable yet, but that's partly my fault because I collected too many things in my other office. But right here will be an area tiled with a particular arrangement which is based on things that I've been doing. So I want to explain that. That's really the purpose of this talk. I'll come to the detailed explanation of what's going on there towards the end of the talk. I shall say lots of things about other architectural use of these tilings in other parts of the world. But before doing that, I want to explain the tilings themselves. So let me, I need to go to the next picture, I think, where you can see it. The front entrance is right here, and you have to walk over my tiles in order to get in the building. And
is made up of these columns, and each fractal minds and the sacred cosmology, and it's all about brains, behavior, mind, and psychology. Now, this talk continues from the first talk called 2012 and the Fractal Brain Theory, whereas that was more about kind of neural substrates and neuroscience and brains. This is more about mind, psychology, introspective realities, and the kind of cognitive aspects of our life. So it's really more to do with the kind of higher mental aspects. Now, this talk is standalone, so I'll recap necessary points from the first talk as I go along. And the 2 talks kind of complement one another. And there's many copies of the first talk on the internet called 2012 and the Fractal Brain Theory. Okay, so just to
it's fractal.
Cut out the preamble, we'll go straight to it. The basic idea is that the brain is
fractal,
fantastically complex in structure and also process. But what we'll show is basically in structure, it's actually really simple in structure. And also what's shown in particular in this talk, the process is also really, really simple. And the reason is because the brain has a fractal structure, and also the process of the brain is recursive. Okay, so new words there. So we're going to explain first what recursive means and what fractal means.
What was it that made him a cut above the rest of theoretical physicists?
Yeah, I think he's rightly described as one of the greats, and that's for several reasons. His initial work was on Einstein's theory of general relativity, it was published in 1915. It is the framework within which we understand the universe. So it's the theory that tells us how space stretches or shrinks depending on what you put in it. And he proved that given just that theory, then there has to be an origin of time.
Yeah.
So he essentially proved, not long after his thesis, might even have been part of his thesis actually at Cambridge, that he proved that. So it's called the singularity theorem. But he then went on to work on black holes, and he proved that black holes aren't entirely black.
Yeah.
So a black hole is a giant star that's reached the end of its life and collapsed And I suppose the common image of a black hole is that you throw something in and it never comes back out again. It swallows everything.
They radiate
It emits
information
nothing,
and
nothing can
energy.
escape. But he showed that that was not right. He showed that they have a temperature and they glow and they radiate out into space and ultimately, over really long times, evaporate away. And that's called Hawking radiation.
Why? Forgive me for asking such a thick question, but I did warn you this was going to happen. I can see why singularity theorem is so important because it's the origins of everything in a sense. But why was the Hawking radiation and the black hole work so significant?
Because we know that Einstein's theory, brilliant as it is not the complete description of the universe. I mean, even in A Brief History of Time, you will remember.
Yes.
Don't
test me, Brian. Don't test me.
He said that actually there
Proof.
may not be an origin to time.
My proof.
When you include the other great achievement of 20th century physics, which is called quantum theory, which deals with how atoms work and things like that. So when you stick those together, it may be that you dodge the need for an origin in time, but also what you do is you dodge the idea that black holes are completely black and nothing escapes. And so really the value of Hawking radiation and that theory is that it for the first time really begins to
QED.
look towards that better theory.
QED,
The theory that
SH.
we need to truly understand how the universe works, so-called quantum theory of gravity. There's a step on the road to that.
So the theory of relativity being a paradigm, he moved the paradigm along. He moved to a new paradigm.
Yeah, it's the first step really to that
QED.
theory which we
There,
hope
QED.
is there, and we hope that
QED.
we're capable as human beings of grasping it. And it's the theory we need. If we really want
Corollary
to,
23.
Hawking said beautifully at the end of A Brief History of Time, he said that if we know all this, we will know the mind of God. And he, what he really
Interesting fact, I share the same birthday as Daniel Radcliffe. There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending. Disable Java, disable cache, use Python. Thing in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. To find myself again, my walls are closing in. Crawling in. repairing my old MSI that I bricked. I always brick laptops by spilling wine on them. Bricking my laptops. Fucking Breivik. What's Bravefist got to say? What a cunt.
He began with that
Norway, July 2011. A bomb rips through Oslo city center.
It's too good. It's just too good. It's too good. It's just too good to be true. It's all a massive fucking conspiracy. And creepy lawn boys another porn. Another Clinton Soros porn along with Theresa May. Oh, good old creepy porn lawyer. Creepy porn lawyer. Creepy porn lawyer Michael Abernathy's been arrested. Creepy porn lawyer, yes. Creepy porn lawyer.
Who's behind creepy porn lawyer?
Creepy porn lawyer works for Stormy Daniels.
Creepy porn lawyer.
Again, on cable television, where he's even more people's private lives. But then it's time that he himself was given a closer look. Here's what the federal
Okay, Dawson on the ball every time.
This is just too good to be true.
Well-funded and well-coordinated operation that has received next to no criticism or reflection by many people in the media. And I think it is worth asking, like, who is this guy? How does he have access to special counsel or Treasury Department documents? Who are his connections? Who's paying for this? I think it's worth finding out just a little bit more about this thing that is driving so much of the coverage.
Right. So who is this creepy porn lawyer? Ask herself the basic questions often enough. Mark Stein does those. He joins us again. Who is this guy, Mark? He's a very lucky guy. He used to own the Tully's Coffee Company.
He did.
Which, for those of us from all over the borders, sounds like a very bad joke. He had a company called... You know, if you were a successful lawyer, you'd have a company called Global Barristers, but he actually had one called Global Baristas. Sued for not paying for $160,000 worth of coffee, which is what I mean, lucky guy. I don't quite understand.
This is too good.
Not only does he appear to have ever been,
This is so juicy.
his own law firm bankrupt. I've never heard of because America employs as many lawyers as the rest of the planet combined. I've never actually heard of a lawyer who's so incompetent his own firm goes bankrupt. This guy is a very eccentric figure. That's what he said. There is a lot more to be found out.
Creepy porn lawyer.
What is it about cable television or the other two?
It's all cooked. It's all fucking fake news. It's all fake news. The BBC especially is fake news.
It's actually that he's much better at being a cable than he is a lawyer.
He's a coffee company.
Is that Stormy, I bet you, poor old Stormy won't see...
Poor old Stormy. She's getting sued.
...money to buy a decaf Avenatti at his Tully's coffee store by the time this is all through. But but he'll get some publicity out of it. That's it. That's a really...
Instagram, please. Creepy porn lawyer commentary. Instagram.
Thank you, Mark.
Instagram.
Thanks a lot, Tucker.
Vash.
That audio tape between Donald Trump and his one-time personal lawyer Michael Cohen and CNN's
Use TSH.
President knew of the Trump Tower meeting has thrown the president's former fixer back squarely in the spotlight for what he may or may not say to Robert Mueller, but also how he's treated his one-time client Donald Trump. It's the subject of much debate will come out between two attorneys who are no stranger to the spotlight themselves in this story. Michael Avenatti, Stormy Daniels' attorney, and Alan Dershowitz, who's emerged as one of the president's defenders at time. He's the author.
See, Facebook AI gets your head the wrong way around. That's my little joke about Facebook. Right, left. If you use Facebook, it gets it the other way around because it's narcissistic. Facebook. You're looking at your own face. I use it as basically a clipboard.
Anderson, I don't know if he's telling the truth.
Where's my gun? It's around somewhere.
And this is a complex structure.
Good morning. It's just got up. I've been fixing my coffee machine this morning. It's DeLonghi. I got it second-hand about 10 years ago and just flushed it through with some acetic acid, and it seems to be working okay.
Oh, that
I
stinks.
can't work out how to get. I've got a gasket. I can't quite work out how to sort that out, but I'll get it sorted.
Fucking reeks.
Talking about the very the fundamental law of physics is that
Information cannot be deleted.
Leonard Susskind, he's still around, and Stephen Hawking. So their big debate was whether information can come out of a black hole, and so, relevancy here is critical. I mean, things get jumbled up so much that how could you describe the initial state? But what Hawking wasn't.
So scared of losing you, and I don't know what I can do about it. Hello, shalom. Hello, shalom. logo. Monty Tabor the parrot. Evil fucking parrot, Monty. He's not. What? Which one's he? Johnny, bastard.
I love you.
So smart.
I love you.
Ouch.
Ow. Sorry.
Sorry.
Thank you. So sweet.
My bunny Terry used to make the same noise. Bunnies are amazing. I love rabbits.
Welcome back to the Truth Factory. For the most part, the left predominantly owns the mainstream media, including the news, Hollywood, and social media oligopolies. They control what information we see, and therefore are in control of the political narrative of the masses. However, there is one thing that they haven't been able to make in control that the right has been very successful at. Memes. The right dominates meme culture, and that power shouldn't be underestimated. With a simple image and a few words, our opinions spread like a virus, potentially giving us just as much influence as multi-million-dollar news corporations. Our memes and GIFs mock them, and nothing makes them more furious. Remember when CNN tried to dox a Reddit shitposter for posting this Trump meme? Or when Pepe the Frog was put on the ADL's hate symbols list? Or when the left decided that posters that said it's okay to be white were racist, even though it's like the opposite of racist? But the new NPC meme might be the most triggering for them of all. And if you're offended by that meme, it's because you are an NPC. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, NPC stands for non-playable character, referring to characters in video games that follow simple programming. They're basically just background filler and often end up repeating themselves when engaged, rather than offering new dialogue because they're incapable of thinking for themselves. They're mostly useless and annoying, very much like these people. Now, the good news is that despite what the mainstream media want you to believe, about 80% of the American population actually thinks that political correctness is a problem, meaning that the majority of people in America at least have some ability to critically think about these issues, and are probably not all NPCs. In fact, only about 8% of Americans consider themselves to be progressive activists, even though the media likes to make them appear to be much larger than they actually are. These are the NPCs, and statistically, they're most likely to be wealthy and white, which is ironic because they're usually bitching about how bad white privilege is. But that's just projection. They've rejected their own identities out of shame in order to latch onto someone else's identity to be a victim by proxy. And in extreme cases, they want to compete in the oppression Olympics so bad that they actually pretend to be a different race.
je proteste encore et toujours. Des mirages que tu entends, perdus dans le désert. Si la poussière encore fait de lumière, je serai perdu.
Fucking love French. Such a beautiful language. No, my actual friends. I didn't even mean to send her a request. Whatever, I don't mind. Recurse. PGP required. Sign with PGP. PGP. Pretty good. The valiance in your heart. Safety on. If you shot someone in the eye with that, they'd be dead. Seriously. If you hit them in the forehead, they'd probably be knocked out or at least disabled. Very powerful. Legal limit. Fucking hate religion. Goodbye. Goodbye, religious bullshit. Goodbye, religious bullshit. Goodbye. Goodbye, religious bullshit. Goodbye, religious bullshit. Yes, inline CSS Esperanto. Yes. F1 Sati. Function 13 Zuckerberg logger. It's the function 13. The power button is function 13. Zuckerberg login. Use my compiler. It's the best. Bin.z. Binary output. Poetry in fucking motion. Look at this. This man can ski.